Hey, I was watching that movie Kings of the Sun the other day. It's pretty decent. I mean, it's, a 50s movie about the Mayans. But what's strange is that the lead actor, the Hispanic dancer in West Side Story, that's what you might recognize him from. His character name was the Jaguar, Balam. So I got curious and I looked up the three main actors. I looked up their Mayan astrology signs. And they're all me. They're all the Jaguar. Out of 20, I find that relevant. And I find it cool that I'm the first to discover it. Yay! Excuse me, I'm really sick right now. I sound weird. Before I get into some awesome math, I was noticing that William Miller and I, our charts are not only, we're not only Aquariuses and Year of the Rabbit, with Mars and Aries and Saturn and Sagittarius or whatever, and Mercury and Pisces. Anyway. And Vilars kind of looks like Miller if you spell it out. But also, okay, every single planet other than that is in hard aspect to my planet of the same archetype. For instance, his Pluto's in Aquarius 1. Mine's exactly squaring it in Scorpio 1. His Jupiter is in Sagittarius 3, and mine's exactly squaring it Pisces 3. Okay, Uranus in Gemini 3. Mine exactly opposing it, Sagittarius 3. Moon in Aries, the beginning of Aries, and my moon is exactly squaring it, beginning of Cancer. And finally, Neptune. His is Libra 1, mine is exactly squaring it, Capricorn 1. So it's not only archetypally creepy, but beautiful. I really think I'm here to start it off to prove to the world that the great disappointment is cured now, and I've done this with my paper, okay? And it's no coincidence, I think, that if I am right that Nietzsche is the Jesus and Quetzalcoatl return of 1844, William Miller himself passed on the winter solstice of 1849. Some say December 20th, some say December 22nd, okay? What does Jesus have to do with 2012? Everything, apparently, okay? Now let's get into the math. Of course, 1366, 560, my favorite number, should be yours too. That divided by 51,982, the days elapsed since Nietzsche's birth and mine. Because if William Miller is correct, we have to take the days as years. They're interchangeable. So that equals 26, a hugely holy Mayan number, and it corresponds to sunspot cycles. So 1366 divided by 9446, that's how many days are left till 2012 since I was born. It's 144. The holy number. One Baktun is 144,000 days long. The elect in the Bible who are supposed to go to heaven is 144,000 people. And some people think the Pyramid of Giza has 144,000 stones, but we don't know. Corresponding to my cycle, I found that the square root of 1366, 560 is 1168. This is the very beginning of the Toltec era cycle that lasted 676 years, ended 1896. Quetzalcoatl is supposed to return in the 13th era, 1844. So the number corresponding to Venus, 1366, 560, the square root of that just happens to be, according to the Gregorian calendar, 1168, which has to do with Quetzalcoatl Venus returning. Okay, here's the really creepy stuff, y'all. I did 1366, 560 divided by 1.618, the golden ratio. Okay, this is weird. I got 844,598.26946,847, blah, blah, blah. Okay, notice that the answer has not a single one in it. It's just all different numbers, no ones at all. So if you look at what I'm putting here, hopefully I'll put it there. If you add ones in all the places that I did, 1844, that's when Nietzsche was born. 51,982, the exact amount of days elapsed between Nietzsche's birth and mine. Yeah, the clock is ticking. These truths have to be discovered, and I don't want to seem narcissistic, but only me could have found this out because I take my existence a lot more seriously than some people take their own existence. So if you know you're a part of this, if you're a part of this beautiful world, do this for yourself. Find it for yourself, okay? But the last one, the really cool thing I found, I did 3066, 560 times pi. And then before anything, I was just like, well, let me divide that number that I just got by 260, the holy number. So I get 16512.21098726, blah, blah, blah. Do you see that? You see 12.21? The calendar ends 12/21. Do you see my birthday? 2/10/987? Just like I said, Gadawis is a countdown to the rabbit hole. This is a perfect visual representation of 2/10/1987. 210987. It is a countdown. And it's strange that it goes through zero. It's not just like 987, 54630. It starts lower, 210, then it goes back, 987. It's like, it literally is a representation of the next cycle.